Leafy?
I'm blocked by.
Yo, what's good?
Hey man, it's really dope to meet you. I've been watching your videos since like 2016, 2015.
That's awesome, dude. What took you so long? Holy shit, dude.
I told you 8 p.m. Eastern, and then you didn't respond all day.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Man, I want to catch you. What have you been doing? You were gone for a long time. Like, what have you been up to since you?
I went back to school for a bit. I was selling drugs for a bit, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
You were printing money. You like hacked the YouTube AdSense back when you were making videos all the time. Why would you go and sell drugs?
No, I'm just kidding about that. I wasn't doing that.
Oh, I could see you doing that though, like dark web.
Bro, so I gotta ask, because every single time I bring you up, like, I just see a lot of the cuck comments. I mean, I'm not like on any YouTuber's side or anything, but like, dude, what actually went with that?
A couple years ago, 3 years ago. It's funny that that's the only information that you've heard about me and all this time. 3 years ago, yeah, I went to a swinger party and I talked about it on a podcast, and I didn't like it and it was uncomfortable. And so talking about that now, everybody is, the haters are gonna. Well, I mean, it's like a running joke now. They'll call me a cuck.
Fair enough. You're not into it now, though, right?
No, I am not a fan of that. I think it'd be pretty obvious if I was a fan of that. What else have you heard besides that?
I've heard that you're big into the Muslim stuff and I don't know, something like that. Who do you think controls the planet, dude?
Who do I think controls the planet? Well, I was trying to get you to talk about that a little bit. I saw you watching the 9/11 documentary. Well, I think when they talk about the Matrix, there's a certain demographic of people that have the most control over the world. And if you really talk about them, that's when you get banned from banks, from crypto exchanges. I think 9/11 was orchestrated by CIA, and I honestly think Israel played a part in it.
Wait, seriously? Why? Why do you think they did 9/11? I'm not disagreeing. I think that, I think Kanye
I'm not saying
had it right with who controls the planet, but...
So okay, that's great. The thumbnail for my stream is perfect today. Well, I don't think Israel necessarily did it. But I think that they played a hand in it. I think George Bush knew what was going on. I think the U.S. government, the CIA, and they were blamed it on Saudi Arabia to not only to go into Iraq because it was a proxy war. They wanted to have more of a presence in the Middle East. But there's a lot of benefits over controlling the population with this. It was just it was a good strategy to keep, like, you need.
So do you think they straight up like they flew the plane there, or do you think they like paid the dudes to like, bomb the shit out of the buildings, or like, how far do you think it goes?
I think there was a combination of controlled demolition. If you look at, there were some trucks that came in that had Israel connections on it. I think there were trucks, and I think it was also the planes played a part. But I think part of it was a controlled demolition. But it's very simple. Like, you need war by deception. They wanted to have a presence in the Middle East, and you need to have a big tragedy in order to go into war. So in Vietnam, they needed the Gulf of Tonkin resolution. World War II, they needed Pearl Harbor. You need to have a reason. You need to have this big tragedy to get the American people upset and to justify going to war.
I mean, I can't like bring up all these different things, but fair enough. So
like the Gulf of Tonkin resolution
and like Twitch and whatnot.
Yeah, banned on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. But just like you, I got back on Twitter because of Elon. We got wiped for around the same time on pretty much all platforms.
That's shitty. If you could have one of them back, which one would it be?
Probably YouTube, but I like Rumble, man. If someone asked me that today, if I got Rumble back, I would just use it to funnel more people. If I got YouTube back, I could funnel people into Rumble because I like free speech. Like, just everything that I just said right now would get me banned on YouTube. You can't really talk about that stuff.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that.
What do you agree with Ye? You think that Ye was right about what he was talking about?
No, I just think that, I wouldn't criticize, I wouldn't be too racist. Let's just put it like that. I mean, I'm not even racist. That's the thing. But, like, why was he saying all that shit? It just seems like I remember there was one video of him saying something like, oh, okay, all the people that control the banks are Jewish. Then, like, why are you bringing that shit up? That just seems dumb as fuck.
It seems dumb to bring up who controls the banks?
No, I don't think it's dumb to bring that up. But he's saying it almost like he has like an issue with them, but if he really does believe that Jewish people control the entire planet and they can take away your bank account and shit like that, why would you bring that up? Wouldn't you want to keep a bank account?
I mean, he believes in freedom, and after he got Adidas, that deal went away, and after he got banned from banks, you're kind of a free man after that, because then you have no one else telling you, and you have nobody else in your ear telling you what you can and can't say. Even me telling you right now.
Yeah, but they can also tell you that, you know, you don't have a bank account. I think that with a bank account, that would be like good, right?
Right, he's the type of guy that at a certain point you're just tired of it. They took away his family. They told him that he was going to get medicated, that they were going to take away his kids. His wife was getting fucked by a Jewish guy. Like I understand that. I understand, like he was done with everything. He didn't want to keep dealing with that. And you know, you get frustrated at a certain point when they come for your life. It's like, why do I still need to care about money to that extent if they're taking away the thing that matters most, which is family?
I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I think I'd want to keep a bank account.
Yeah, ideally. I heard you were getting into stocks a lot after you got banned from YouTube. Are you like good financially for life?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I mean, it was much easier with Trump in. Like with Trump in, dude, it was like an infinite money glitch. Now it's just like, feels like you're just playing blackjack or something like that.
Yeah, Biden's pretty gay. What did you notice that was different with Trump in office?
Dude, it was an infinite money glitch. You put money in there, tomorrow you make fucking 5% more money, and then the next day you make 10% more money.
So if you're set for life, like what's your goal with streaming now? I see you make like, you still make the edgy jokes. I think it's funny, but people get mad at you. People in my chat are saying like you're Islamophobic because you said Allah blew up 9/11. But now that you're
dude, he kind of did though.
No, that was a lie. That was they look. Everybody was like, we thought that Muslims were terrorists for a long time.
Do you actually believe that the Jews did 9/11?
I don't think Jews did 9/11. I think Israel, CIA, and the U.S. government played a part in it, and they blamed some Saudis. But look, they said it was like these Saudis. Why did we go to war in Iraq if it was these Saudis?
Do you think they just like knew about it, or do you think that you really do believe that they like planned it all out?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, to answer your question, I don't know. I'm just having fun. Rumble gave me a pretty big deal, so I'm just doing this. I'm just trying to stay busy, you know? Just because I have a lot of money doesn't mean that I want to, like, stop working or anything like that.
Yeah, it gets boring. I'm wondering, did you get bored? Like,
as fuck.
What was an average day of Leafy? Like, after you got banned from YouTube and you went AFK for, like, 2 years, what's, like, a day in the life of Leafy?
For a while, I mean, I was just kind of having fun, but then I got arrested, and then I was, you know, I got to chill on that shit. But, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Were you drinking and driving?
A few times, but I never got busted for it.
What did you get arrested for?
It was some, like, driving-related shit. It wasn't a DUI, but I think I was driving, with a revoked license or something like that. And if you get pulled over and your license is no good, you just, you know, you go to jail.
One criticism I see from you is that people say that you haven't changed at all since 2016. Like, what has your evolution been like since 2016? You had YouTube in a chokehold back then, bro. Like when I was starting Call of Duty commentaries, everybody in my space, my age, I'm like probably 4 or 5 years younger than you. We were all looking at you as you knew how to do it. You knew how to garner attention. You knew how to keep people entertained. You knew how to like utilize drama to make jokes. Do you think that? Like, how have you evolved since then?
I think I have changed, but I mean, I haven't changed too much. I see a lot of people make videos, you know, people that made videos around the same time as me, and, you know, they changed, like, pretty heavily, and it doesn't end up working out for them. So, you know, I think I have changed, but, yeah, I haven't done some, you know, I haven't decided to become, like, a boxer out of nowhere. And I don't think that's bad like, either, you know?
You're talking about iDubbbz, like, trying to evolve, and then he ends up becoming, like, a joke.
Yeah, and there's, you know, there's other cases with it, but I don't think there's anything wrong with kind of sticking to your old stuff. I mean, I enjoy making a lot of my old shit anyways, you know?
You're not tired of it?
No, not at all. Dude, I got banned. I couldn't make videos if I wanted to for like 2 years, so of course I'm not tired of it.
What was your ban actually about? What was the cause of it?
I made like 10 videos on Pokimane.
Pokimane, yeah. Pokimane, she's the most protected class. She got Dion packed up. She got you packed up. Like she's like the Susan of content creators.
Yeah, she's pretty fucking gay.
Would you smash?
I mean, she's not even that hot, but sure, why not?
I would just to. No, I wouldn't. I would.
No, I definitely would. I'd fuck her right in the face, dude.
Yo, one time I saw you tweet, you were like, I want a girl who's 18 plus, come over, don't talk, I just want head. Did that work?
I mean, I've tweeted a few of them like that, but dude, one of them did work. A lot of the other ones obviously didn't work. I was usually tweeting those when, I was like drinking or something like that. And, yeah.
I did think about when I saw that strategy, I'm like, this seems like a good way to cut through a lot of the Tinder swiping, a lot of the texting back and forth. Maybe I should just go tweet and see if this would work. But
no, one of the easiest examples to use, because I don't want to bring up random, one-off ones, but I tweeted something along the lines of that when I was hanging out with Keemstar, like for the first time, and I ended up getting laid that night with the Haley girl, which is crazy. But she must have read it, and she was like in the, I don't know, same vicinity or whatever you want to call it.
Who's Haley?
I slept with her, and then she made a video saying that, I don't know, I'm going to look it up right now.
Wait, what did she say? That you some essay stuff, some grape?
Yeah, she said something along, I let her on or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I know that it came out right after I was getting canceled in 2017. And a lot of people took her side, and I got a lot of shit for it. It was pretty lame.
Yeah, so basically she smashed, and then she regretted it because she feel like she got used, and so she lied about it.
Yeah, she wanted like a YouTube shout-out or something.
Yeah, she also jumped on the hate bandwagon while everybody was shitting on you, so it was pretty believable. Yeah, this happens all the time. It happened to Kai Cenat's friend. It's just, this is why I don't even think it's worth engaging in hookup culture anymore to that extent, because like when you get to like a level where you have status and money and people know who you are, it's like that girls are almost incentivized to go and say that she was graped. It's like, why risk that? Why risk your whole reputation?
What do you mean by graped?
Graped without the G.
Like baited or something?
No, like if a girl sleeps with somebody who's known or something like that, and then she regrets it because she's like, now she feels like a hoe. Instead of just being a hoe, now she lies and says, I was abused, I was taken advantage of.
So what's your end goal with I don't know, like 5 years from now? Like, where do you plan on going with Rumble and whatnot?
Rumble's cool, but I want to start doing like bigger things. I don't want to get complacent. I want to start making movies. I want to have bigger projects. I want to transcend this. Because, like, look, I was doing YouTube for a while, got banned. It's like, now it's time for the next chapter. I don't want to ever get complacent because, like, the boredom hits me, too. When I got banned, it's like, what's next? A lot of people thought I was just going to get a job. People told me, like, now you need to go get a normie job.
Do you think you would ever do that?
No.
I'm talking like 20 years from now, though. I know I'm not saying like right now or some shit like that. But like 20 years from now, do you still plan on making videos, or do you want to like transition into like a career or something like that?
No, not a career. I want to make movies, but I would still make videos, but I want it to always improve and get better. I don't want to be doing the same thing forever. I never want to be complacent. People might try to saying a real job would hit. No, I would never want to have. Would you ever get a real job?
Maybe when I'm, much older, I don't want to. I think that a lot of people, have this idea that right when they get to a certain amount of money, that's when you would just want to retire forever. But what people don't realize is a lot of older people, like, your parents and shit like that, have already gotten to that number and they just keep working because, dude, is like retiring, doing nothing really the end goal? And it took me a while to like realize that, but I don't know. I feel like just being able to pay off your like house isn't the end goal. I think that's when you get a second mortgage or a second house, you get the idea. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like that when I'm much older. Right now I'd obviously like to make videos, but I don't know. Like, do you really want to be 40 years old and, you know, still making video? I know you want to, like, make different type of videos, but I don't know.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be live streaming forever. It's fun now. It's good to. But I talk about the same things now. Like, I started a year ago trying to find the truth, and now I have like pretty set in stone opinions about the world and the powers that be and what really happens, and it's hard to go back after that. It's almost like more freeing when you're just wrapped up in the internet drama all the time, when you have like H3 making videos about you, because you can kind of stay in that space and you make a lot of money. But once you see the truth behind it and like why people act that way, or you figure out why H3 hates you, then
Wait, what's the truth behind it?
The truth behind it is he's fat and he's on antidepressants and he's coping. So it's like, how many times do you need to, like, this is why he's always angry. This is why he's always having beef with other people, because it stems from insecurity. And that guy's never going to get in shape. He's never going to stop taking antidepressants. He needs to believe that the government is good, that trans people are good. He needs to believe that Biden is the best president and Trump is racist, because that fits his narrative and it helps him cope with his reality. So instead of like yelling back and forth and making these disses, you just understand what it is and then move on. Or else you are on the same level as them if you fight with them forever.
I think he's just making videos that, you know, his audience likes.
No, they don't even like it though. Did you ever? I used to be an H3 fan.
I never got into watching him. Right when he started blowing up, he made a video on me, like for bullying the autistic person.
Yeah,
I,
but
like,
you guys had like
to open his videos and shit like that. Like, if I get recommended anything from him, I just click the don't recommend this channel.
Well, you were in a different position because you were beefing with him. But at that time, like 2016, you guys had a similar sense of humor. It was like you, iDubbbz, and what's his, the pink dude, pink guy, all those edgy guys. Like, it was like this 4chan humor, and all of you kind of had that. And then he completely pivoted. And like those guys, the thing about you is you haven't changed your sense of humor. You got back on Twitter and then tweeted nigger immediately, right?
No, I didn't say the N-word with a hard R, dude. I said nigga we back, dude. I feel like there's a huge difference between those two.
Okay, fine. With an A. So I was like, man, Leafy didn't lose it. iDubbbz lost it, became woke, you know, dating an OnlyFans girl, caved into wokeness, and then he went against that old thing. He's like, oh, I regret doing all the humor. H3 used to say racist jokes.
I feel like he believes it, and H3 is just fake, dude. I obviously hate his guts, and I mean, anything you bring up with him, I'm just going to agree with you because that's how much I hate him, but...
You think he's grifting completely? You think he is the same and he's just doing all of it?
Grifting is, dude. I haven't been on the internet for a while.
And Filthy Frank, someone in the chat said Filthy Frank. I don't know what happened. Yeah, he went kind of woke too. He started rapping and doing TikTok songs. Everybody kind of caved into the woke stuff.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I don't understand
what did he end up doing?
Keemstar's doing the same. Bro, he's still your boy, man. That guy rides hard for you.
Yeah, I like Keemstar.
He was trying to get you on Rumble for a long time. He never really caved in, for the most part. What were you doing if you weren't on the internet? Like, I want to hear more about your time away from the internet.
I don't know. I was watching the stock market and stuff like that. I was kind of on drugs for a bit, if I had to be honest with you.
Yeah, so was I.
Having a good time. I went to Vegas for a bit. I don't know. I did a few road trips. It's nothing interesting, dude. YouTube's way more interesting than just, I went to school for a bit, you know. That's like asking, like, what were you doing before YouTube? Oh, I was going to school, I was trying to stay busy. You get the idea.
What do you think YouTube is? How is YouTube more interesting than not being on YouTube?
Well, I think that YouTube's not as interesting as it is, as it was like a couple of years ago. But I just mean, like, making videos sounds a lot more interesting than just like in your downtime. Like, do you really want to, like, oh, what classes did you take? Oh, I took this and this. Oh, I was in med school and then I decided to change to, become an engineer. Like, that's just boring shit, dude.
There's got to be like, What did you find interesting about making videos? Was it the drama? Was it the engagement? Was it like how viral you were going
Bro,
all the
it's
time?
everything, dude.
Well,
You make a shitload of money. You can also make videos on people, you know, see how they respond. Dude, it's just a fun process. It's the funnest times of my life.
you miss it?
Of course I miss it, dude. I'm making videos right now. If I didn't miss it, why would I be even here right now?
What type of drugs were you doing?
Just Xanax.
I could see you doing Xans. I was smoking weed like a degenerate for a long time, and took some
Are
pills
you
too. stuff like that.
anti-weed or anti-drugs and stuff like that? Because I know
Yeah,
you're
I
like
mean-
Muslim or you know you say that or whatever, but I don't
No,
know
I even
like
wanna-
how
I wanna quit
hardcore you
drinking,
are
too.
into that.
Yeah, I mean it's new. I converted about a month ago, but I want to even quit drinking. That was like the last thing that I did. I'd have a glass of wine, stuff like that. But I'm all about that self improvement. I really want to be the best version that I could possibly be and continue elevating. So I want to cut out alcohol. And
So why did you convert to Muslim?
convert to Islam?
Yeah, or that one.
Because it fixes all of that. Like it just gives you the right guidance for life. It tells you everything you're supposed to do in the Quran. It
What does
has
it tell
a
you
proper.
to do?
Pray 5 times a day. It tells you how to raise a family properly, how to conduct business the right way, how to not scam people,
Does
how
it tell you to blow up buildings and shit like that and hijack airplanes?
Well, we already got over who did that. That wasn't them.
I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, it gives you the proper guidance. And how do you think the world was created?
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know.
What do you think?
I think Elon Musk might have it right. It might just be like someone opened up a Minecraft map and they just, you know, generated a new world or something like that. But obviously I have no idea. I think that the whole like topic of that is just no one's going to know, so why spend too much time on it?
Well, basically, you just said that there must be a
Jesus did it,
creator.
bro.
You just said that like somebody opened it up like a Minecraft game, so there must be like there was.
someone had to have, you know, made it, but then who made him?
There must be just one creator. There must have been a creator, and we can't conceptualize that.
It was probably
So
Notch,
that-
dude.
You just said it like the nerd way. You just said Islam in a nerd term. That's basically what the Quran says, but you just Minecraft it.
It was Notch.
There's one creator.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think that dude, yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, Notch went down the deep end, man. He started doing drugs and he sold it and started doing acid all the time.
Dude, Notch is the best.
Yeah, people in your chat, do you see them spamming called Nick Fuentes the whole time? Do you know who that is?
I have no idea who that is. I've seen some Twitter videos of him, but that's pretty much it.
What's your ethnicity? You're half white, half Asian?
Yep. Chinese
Yeah,
and Swedish. Not the cool
Chinese and-
Japanese.
Oh, that's the top tier supremacy. Yeah, you would like talking to him.
What race are you, since you asked me?
I'm similar. I'm white, Asian, and black.
Fair enough.
So I can say it. Should you want me to add him to the call?
Maybe not today. You want to do it tomorrow? Dude,
Yeah,
I've
we can
been
do it
streaming
tomorrow.
for like 2.5 hours.
What'd you do on
anything-
stream so far?
I got into the whole. So Keffels was trying to start shit on Twitter, so I just had to look her up and figure out what the hell she was about.
You like that? You like YouTube drama?
Yeah, it's fun, just like randomly going over it.
What did she do? She started like popping perks and doing heroin.
Yeah, she started doing all sorts of shit. Dude, she's just sick in the head. Apparently she was a pedophile or something like that. It's fun for me because ever since I got banned, and it's the same thing as when I just stopped uploading videos in 2017, 2018. But like I take these breaks from the internet and then I come back and it's like a big fucking like test of like, okay, this is all the shit you've missed. What's your thoughts on this? And dude, it's just fun going over all of the bullshit.
Yeah, you miss out on a ton of drama, and there's a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, and you find out about random shit that happens, but yeah.
Right, like people calling me a cuck and stuff like that. What do you think of Moist Critical?
I haven't really watched any of his videos. I know he's like blown up. Like I get recommended videos from him, but I don't know. I don't really pay that much
I
attention.
don't even go on YouTube anymore. I don't even go on that website. Just Twitter. Twitter's great. I go on Rumble, but it's just there's nothing. It peaked when you were really uploading on there. That's when YouTube was really at its peak, and then they changed everything. That the adpocalypse happened. You couldn't be edgy anymore.
Adpocalypse was fucking horrible, bro. You went from making so much money to like, dude, the CPM was like, it was non-existent. Even if you were getting a lot of views, you would get like 1/30th of what. Dude, I remember the month it happened. Oh, the money difference was so fucking gay. It's unbelievable.
When demonetized videos, that's when I pretty much
Dude,
saw
every single video got demonetized at the same exact time, and there was no like, you can't appeal it. It's so crazy, dude.
What was your peak month? How much did you make?
I made like, I want to say 400K in 1 month.
Oh, fuck.
It was insane. Dude, I'm never going to be able to top that.
What was
maybe
your
if I
video
started
process
gambling
like?
or something like that, but it's just not worth it, bro.
Nah, don't do it. I made like a hit piece on you back in 2016 when I had 30,000 subs.
You did? What did you say?
I was a big fan, but that was how like I started blowing up a lot, like starting drama and stuff like that, and talking about relevant things. I basically said like I didn't want to make only drama content, because that was when like all of your thumbnails were just like some little 12-year-old kid. Like I forgot. I want to pull up the video and watch it, but I'm banned.
You didn't like that I was making videos on kids and whatnot?
Yeah,
like
you were like
Pokemon Go
I
kid
basically
with his fucked up teeth.
Yeah. You remember when people were mad at you for making fun of kids?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I hopped on that, but it didn't do that well.
I think.
What do you think about Kick?
I think if they offered more than Rumble, I think it's pretty solid. There might be more people on there. Well, I think there might be more people on Rumble, but they might be a little bit older, if we had to be honest.
Yeah, there's more people on Rumble, but Kick is the demographic of that you probably had on YouTube. But I was sticking into it for the long term on Rumble. How much do you care about like free speech and stuff like that? Do you care about?
Obviously, I care about free speech. I got banned off everything, dude. I got banned off YouTube, I got banned off Twitch, and I got banned off Twitter for a bit, and, I've got my account back, but, yeah, obviously, free speech is good.
How politically involved are you? Like, do you have strong opinions about
Trump is good.
And stuff like
the stock market did good with Trump. Joe Biden got in. The stock market doesn't do good. I don't like Joe Biden. And Trump was funny as fuck. Money. He was he was cool as fuck. Dude, so many funny shit happened with Trump. So yeah, Trump is the best president of all time. Definitely better than George Washington. And Joe Biden is Satan, essentially. He's trying to take your money. He's trying to take your guns. The list goes on and on. I'm not some big political person, but dude, he's evil.
He sniffs kids. He did go to Epstein's Island.
Do you think he's actually into that shit?
I think he's actually a pedophile, yeah. Bro, he get on stage and say like, I have chocolate milk in the fridge, and there's a lot of good-looking kids in the crowd. It's just, there's so many videos of him sniffing children. Why does he sniff their head?
I'm looking this up right now.
Joe Biden, look up Joe Biden sniffs kids. He doesn't know where he is half the time. The guy, he's a senile old pedophile.
I feel like he actually knows where he is all the time, and he's very aware, but he just pretends to be this decrepit old person.
You think he's the H3 of politics?
Yeah, I feel like he's evil, dude. Hold up, I'm watching a video of him right now.
Congressional Democrats.
It is a big part of
not disturbed by this televised nuzzle from former Vice President Joe
he looks pretty
Biden
creepy,
in
dude.
2015.
There was look
at you've never seen this one?
And Joe,
No,
who
you gotta
knows
link
her,
me some
leaned
shit,
forward and whispered some encouragement.
I don't want to get put on a watch
She was
list.
doing great. That
Yeah,
she looked
bro,
I've already looked this shit up. I'm already on a watch list. Fuck.
You're already on a watch list?
Well, I hope not, but I just looked this up, or looked this up and whatnot. Yo, link me a good one on this shit, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I've been streaming for like 3 hours, and I'm tired as fuck, and I've been drinking.
We could talk tomorrow. I think it'd be funny for you to talk to Nick Fuentes.
All right, tomorrow I'll call you and Nick, and yeah.
Hey man, it was nice to talk to you.